everything has a beginning. But what if the universe did not? Let's go back before the Big Bang.
Look up at the sky and think about time itself. Everything you see once fit inside something smaller than an atom. The universe as we know it began in a moment we call the Big Bang. But if it began, then what was before? Was there a before at all? Physicists have asked this for almost a century. The closer we look to the beginning, the stranger the answers become. To understand what came before, we have to understand what the Big Bang really was. It was not an explosion in space. It was the expansion of space itself. Time and space stretching from a single point of infinite density. That means time itself began there. So in one sense, asking what happened before is like asking what's north of the North Pole. There is no before, because time did not yet exist. But that answer feels incomplete, so scientists have tried to look beyond the singularity. One idea comes from quantum cosmology. At extremely small scales, the laws of physics blur into probabilities. Quantum fluctuations could allow universes to appear and vanish like foam on a cosmic sea. Our universe might be one bubble that stabilized and kept expanding. Before the Big Bang, there could have been quantum chaos, a timeless ocean of potential. Another theory says the Big Bang was a bounce, not a beginning. In the Big Bounce model, a previous universe expanded, then collapsed under its own gravity. Its final contraction compressed everything until it rebounded and became our universe. If true, the Big Bang was a transition, not a creation. We are living in the next cycle of an endless breathing cosmos. There is also the idea of eternal inflation. After the Big Bang, the universe expanded faster than light for a fraction of a second. Some cosmologists think that inflation never stopped everywhere. It keeps creating new universes in other regions of space. We exist in one bubble among countless others. Each bubble begins with its own Big Bang and its own laws of physics. Before our Big Bang, there could have been others forming and fading forever. String theory offers another picture. In that framework, space has more than 3 dimensions. Massive sheets called branes float in higher dimensional space. When two branes collide, the impact releases enormous energy. That collision could appear to us as a Big Bang. If that is true, the universe could have cycles of collision and creation, a rhythm of birth and rebirth across dimensions we cannot see. There is the ekpyrotic universe, similar to the brane idea but with a regular repeating pattern. Every few trillion years, two branes drift together, collide and separate again. Each collision resets everything. The moment of contact is what we experience as a beginning. Some theories remove the singularity entirely. The Hartle-Hawking model suggests time itself curves smoothly at the start. No sharp edge, no true beginning. Like the surface of a sphere, there is no boundary. The universe simply is. Asking what happened before makes no sense because there was no before. Others think the Big Bang might be a transition from a quantum state. Stephen Hawking and James Hartle described a universe without boundaries, where time behaves like another dimension of space. In that picture, the universe slowly emerges from timelessness. Before the Big Bang, there was a quantum geometry without events, without flow. Still others consider that before time as we know it, there could have been another kind of time, a pre-time governed by different rules, where cause and effect had no meaning. In that realm, everything existed as potential, not reality. Then something changed. The symmetry broke and the arrow of time began. That break is what we call the Big Bang. All these theories share one truth: we do not yet know. Every telescope, every equation pushes the boundary a little further back. The cosmic microwave background, the afterglow of creation, still whispers secrets. It tells us the universe once was a dense, hot fog. But before that veil, we have only mathematics and imagination. What existed before may forever remain hidden. Maybe the question itself is flawed. Maybe the universe did not begin, it simply transformed. Maybe the Big Bang was a door, not a wall. Yet the mystery matters. It defines how we see ourselves. If the universe had a beginning, then everything that followed, including us, has meaning inside a story. If it is eternal, then we are ripples in an endless sea. Either way, existence is rare and astonishing. Imagine time looping backward, galaxies contracting, stars fading, energy compressing, all the atoms of your body drawn together with every other atom, until all space folds into a single point smaller than light. Inside that point, stillness. Outside, nothing. Then expansion again. Space unfolds. Time begins, light bursts forth, matter forms, and somewhere, billions of years later, you open your eyes and ask what came before. Maybe the answer is simple, nothing. Or maybe the answer is everything, waiting to happen. The question itself keeps the universe alive in our minds, because to ask what came before the Big Bang is to ask why there is something instead of nothing, and that may be the deepest mystery we will ever face. If this journey left you wondering, keep looking up, because every photon in the night sky is a message from that first moment, and every thought you have about it is the universe thinking about itself.